Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this big called, the podcast?
Morning Good. Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the Earth. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
I don't even think you could see below the. Can you talk real quick?
I'm right here.
All right, fuck yeah, we're here with Ryan O'Toole.
You.
Yeah, wait, we could actually be that loud because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Doesn't matter.
Undisclosed location right now. We're
Yeah.
on the fucking run. Couple criminals, bro. Couple criminals, dude. So yeah, no, we're on the road right now, and we have had a fucking adventure, dude.
We've accomplished a lot for our careers
Yeah.
too in the last fucking 48 or 24 hours.
Dude, I still can't believe it. So we just we don't even gotta talk about the rent-a-car place. It fucking sucked. I'm in bliss right now, dude. When I smoked weed and fucking laid in that river, I was like, what I would do is like, so we're on these road gigs and then we're out in the mountains of Tennessee, and
I thought you weren't telling. I thought you said we were in an undisclosed location.
that's very vague. We're definitely in not.
Actually, by the
Eastern
time anyone
Tennessee.
sees or hears this, we'll be in Oklahoma. So
Dude, we're on the run, dude. People don't know about us.
probably not even going to be alive.
No, we will be dead, and this will be the last thing they see is me.
We will be living gracefully, respectfully,
Is that Martin Luther King? Who is that?
and I don't know.
Hello.
No idea.
Dude, when I was like fucking on that river, man, I'm too high.
I
I'm
good.
fucking so fucking high. I
You're
feel
good.
like a fucking fifth grader right now, or like
Really?
an 8th grader when you smoke weed and you're like shit. I'm fucking. Maybe it's just me wearing sunglasses right
I
now.
thought you were
too.
on H. I didn't even know you were smoking weed.
I'm on a lot of age.
Yeah.
People don't know I'm like the most high functioning heroin addict. I somehow have 3 jobs and fucking still do stand up, and it would make sense. Like for the people around me, if they found out I was doing drugs, it would make sense. Because I like randomly will be like, hey.
Well, you are doing drugs. You just said you're too high 35
yeah, but
seconds
that's,
ago.
okay, weed is a drug. I hate when you're fucking doing a comedy show. You're like, do you do drugs? Like, oh, weed. You're like, that is a drug.
You get arrested for, you know what I mean? Like,
Around these
depending
parts.
on where you are.
Around these parts, dude. Yeah, that's why we have to podcast from an undisclosed location, because they'll find out we're smoking weed.
Yeah. But you were saying about, what's it called? Floating on the river. The coolest thing that happened on the river today that you missed, I saw a giant ass like deer or something run across the water.
Like, you're saying like Jesus?
No, a deer.
No, I know. I said he ran across the water like, yeah.
No, like through
No, it
it.
wasn't Jesus. It was a deer.
He like ran through it.
Oh, shit.
It was sick.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I kind of want to see a bear at some point. Dude, when we thought we were going to see UFO, I was so excited, dude. We just saw a glowing thing. That's happened twice, but that's how fucking stupid I am. I've seen like a McDonald's sign or something. It's in the distance.
Well, that did look crazy last night.
Yeah, we're just driving over this thing, and then
Well, it's
driving
because
past
you
it.
don't realize shit's above you, and then you see like it was like a gas station sign or something, or a car dealership. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was, but it was a sign because I saw the letters on it real quick.
Yeah, because it's like...
And it said, "Michael, I'm coming to get you. I'm going to kidnap you in the middle of the night." That's what it was.
That's what the sign
you
said?
think you've seen an UFO, but now you don't.
Yeah. I don't know. You think fucking UFOs pick up lot lizards?
They put lot lizards here on a
Yeah.
reason, dude, you know?
Dude, it's like, people are like, there's a reptilian race of aliens.
Yeah.
That's just lot lizards fucking
100%.
just slurping off truckers. The reptilians are here. I met her over down at the fucking... Man, after 9 hours of driving, I saw the reptilian, dude. I was in a fucking Love's parking lot.
It happens.
Dude, yeah. Lot lizards.
These truck stops down here are like their own economies. Like how
Yeah.
big some of them are. Like it's like they have like the amount of shit like 5 stores has in one of them. You know what I mean? Like it's like not a mall, but like some of these
Dude,
things are
you got
like
fucking knives. You got I really wish we're looking for a CB radio so we could on the road just talk to truckers and just fucking hear shit.
that's gonna be done. That's gonna be done. It's just a matter if we can hook it up to this car.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing I feel like.
Dude,
But
200. I would honestly probably go in on it.
yeah, we're 100% gonna. If we get the opportunity to see one tomorrow, we're gonna hook up a CB radio into the
And
car.
then we're gonna hook up a
and just-
microphone
yeah,
and fucking
yeah,
podcast
100%.
with the
We're
trucker.
just gonna record talking to truckers. Like that's all I want to do. Because, like I was saying, like I need to get a set of walkie-talkies because every time I have a walkie-talkie, it's unlimited fun.
Wait,
if you're
can
in
you
like
really-
a populated area,
You can really tune into other channels.
you could do whatever you want. It's a radio signal. Like if you get like walkie-talkies, like it depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Like if you're in New York and you have any type of walkie-talkie
You
and
can
you
just
just
hear
put it
it.
on really any channel, someone's at least going to hear you. But like you can tap in with like, I tapped into the Starbucks in Midtown and I was
What?
yeah.
Wait, how does
You don't
that
even tap into it. You just like you're on the same signal. That's all it is. Like you don't even.
So what is that like on their end? What is picking up the noise in Starbucks?
The radio signal.
Why does Starbucks have a radio signal?
The walkie-talkies do.
They have walkie-talkies.
Anyone
in
does. It's
Starbucks?
like if you turn on a fucking FM radio right now.
Right, but I'm saying they don't have walkie-talkies
No,
at
but
Starbucks.
New York does. Like it's like how you can make a telephone call. Like right now you can make a telephone call because of like a satellite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same way you use a walkie-talkie, I think.
Right, but why would they have walkie-talkies in a Starbucks?
I don't know. They can't reach people. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I kept saying, I was like, oh, I'm clogging the toilet and shit like that. And like, there's like issues in there. And you know what I mean? And they just kept being like, please don't use this line. Please don't. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, but someone just took a 19-inch dump in the bathroom upstairs.
Yeah.
Like, someone needs to get to this. I'm just letting you guys know. Sir, this isn't funny. You know, like,
It's
but if
so
you're in New
fucking-
York, you'll pick up like anywhere. If you're in like a crowded area,
You can't
I don't
get in
know.
a cop one, right? Those are probably separate channels.
No, I'm sure you can't do that. You could listen to them though. If you got like a remember
Really?
police scanners? Did you have a police scanner back in
No,
the
what
day?
the fuck is that?
Police scanner was just a police radio where you plugged it in and then you like went to the frequency of like whatever town you
So
were
it's
in.
for 9-year-olds just to hear about how somebody's getting
No,
raped down the
people
street?
like my buddy's parents, people had them. Like people would like just listen to them.
Really?
Yeah,
You can just hear cops talking back and forth?
Yeah. Well, not just cops. You could also like hear like, you know, security, anyone who's using walkie-talkies on like a certain frequency. But like
Right.
everyone knew what like the channels were for like their neighborhoods.
I
and
bet you the
stuff.
cops hate that, especially if they're doing fucking
No, well,
bad
you
shit.
need no, but it's your right to know though. Like it's your
No, it's like the body cam thing.
well, not yeah. I mean, maybe, but yeah, it's like your right to know. Like,
Did that guy have his body cam on? We should. Oh, dude, if we could
I have
ask
no
him for the
idea.
footage, that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
And edit it into the podcast
Fuck.
of just him showed up and I was just looking scared as shit.
yeah, who knows? You know what I mean? But
Yeah, Ryan got pulled over.
I did allegedly. No, I guess I did. I factually.
What?
I was factually pulled over, but.
Yeah, the cop was like, pull over. And then we're like, we pulled to the left because we were like, let's just get out of the way. We couldn't go to the right. And then
I'm like, fuck, this guy's pulling me. I'm driving. I'm like, I'll get out of this guy's way. You know what I mean? Think I'm getting out of his way, and then nope, he follows me, and I'm like, motherfucker. You know what I
That's the
mean?
worst feeling because I had it the other day where I
like,
was driving in Long Island and there was a cop behind me, and then I was like, fuck, I'm so fucked. Not for any reason. I wasn't even doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
But I just pulled over, and then I was like, oh shit, he's driving past me. You're like, dang, it's the best.
Yeah.
feeling to drive past.
Well, he looked like he was gonna drive past me.
Yeah.
He looked like it was. And I was just going faster than I felt like. Then I realized. You know what I mean? Like I didn't realize I was going a bit fast. But shout out to them keeping
No,
keeping the
I say
community
fuck
safe.
you, officer.
No,
bitch
no,
ass,
no.
dude.
Shout out to them. That's
He was a
crazy
bit of a
job.
smartass. He was like, I don't know how they do
I
things
get
in
it
New
though.
York.
I was fucking speeding, so it's like I get it. He
You
was
act
in the
like
right.
he's gonna listen to this podcast. It's gonna be used against you in court.
You act like he
on episode 340.
You act like you didn't tell him you're gonna be at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
next
that
week.
was
Get the
good.
fuck out of here.
That was the most
The fuck-
embarrassing.
yeah, I'm actually
thing.
gonna be at Madison. Like this guy gives a fuck.
It
You know
was
what I mean?
So fucking funny. How
You know?
embarrassing that was. Because it was like we showed up to do a show and the show fucking got canceled.
Didn't happen. Major waste of time.
Yeah, but we fucking because we got another gig tomorrow. Whatever, give a shit. We fucking there's a guy at the bar who was like, I like Kill Tony. Everybody Kill Tony, and then I just was like, I actually was on.
Well,
Kill
you should
Tony.
be telling people that. Yeah, you should be telling
Yeah.
people that. So I give it to you.
But then we get pulled
Watch
over.
Michael Good, Kill Tony, whenever it is, August 10th.
It's
or
about a
whatever.
week. It'll be like a week and a half from now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But my eyelids feel dry right now. I'm so fucking high. But yeah, just somebody we get pulled by a cop and we're like, "Is like, what are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're comedians." Because like sometimes they're like, I don't know. It wasn't me trying to brag. I was just trying to be as honest as possible because I was like, all right,
Oh, you were, yeah.
well, like we weren't
doing anything
we
wrong.
were
He's just doing
comedians
his job.
after,
Yeah.
But then fucking you're really going to bat for this guy. It's so funny because
I'm just saying it was fine. Like, I'm not going to bat for him. I'm just saying, like, it was whatever.
no, totally. But he just was he when he first pulled us over. It's something about it's sometimes it could just be a vibe thing where you're like, this cop's not a dick, but like sometimes like I don't know. I think it does attract certain people that are kind of boners. Like, it's not his fault he's a boner, but that guy was a boner.
I disagree.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm being 100. I'm being 100%. I'm being
100%.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm being 100%.
I just think he was kind of a boner because he pulled up and then he's like, I don't know how they do it in New York. And then I was like, oh, he was so excited. He he was sitting in the car and he's thinking, I'm gonna say, like, I don't think he was a bad cop. I don't think he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I just think he was a little bit of a boner. Like, it's like I think a lot of people that become cop, like usually, at least for me, like a lot of people that become cops, like I don't know. Usually,
Some of them though, I know what you're saying. Some of them, but I was like, I think it was just like he was cool. So it's like I don't really give a fuck. And like in their defense, you never know who the fuck's gonna be in the car. That's the other thing with them. Like I could never imagine walking up to a car and being like, you have no fucking idea what the fuck.
yeah, but he should have seen that we're white and then just calmed down. Yeah. Dude, he fucking. So he goes up, he's like, I don't know how to drive in New York, but you're supposed to pull the left side if there's a cop behind you. Like, what are you doing? And we're like, oh, I don't fucking know, man. And then he's like, what do you guys?
It was like a restaurant or something, so we could go in there on the other side.
He's like, where are you guys going for? We're like, Blue Ridge, Georgia. Then he's like, okay, let me look for the registration, dude. I'm just searching the whole car because I'm like, fuck, dude, we don't have registration.
Of course, there's nothing in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, an hour before that, there was beer cans in the car and weed
that were consumed a long while before.
Yeah. We had a couple of beers by the river, smoked a little doobie. You had none of that even.
Those were days ago. Yeah, that was days ago. That was days ago.
You had,
but no, I was 100% sober. You know
yeah. That's why I was like, I don't know why you seem like tense. And then
because I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm in the middle of the woods in a place. You know what I mean?
This
it's
is true.
It's not that I'm tense. It's like
I always forget that I'm like,
you turn the fucking headlight off of your car and you can't even see the fucking front trunk or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's how dark out it is where we are. Like,
well, also like I think for me, it's like I've been coming to this area since I was like a fucking,
and it's cool. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome.
But I think I've been coming since I was a child, so I keep thinking like I'm randomly just like walking through the woods with you. You're like, do you know where the fuck we're going?
Yeah,
and I keep forgetting that like I haven't told you that. Like,
and it's not like the woods where it's like walking through today, you're in the woods, 100%.
Dude, I'm like opening a fence. This is like no trespassing.
You don't see anything. It's like you don't see anything. Like there's, which is nice.
Dude, I just got bukkakied by spiders, dude. Just spider webs.
Going through them. You were leading the way, so you took a lot of those bullets.
So, dude, so I forgot what he says. We don't tell him we're comedians at first. He's like, all right, look for your registration. And like this car company emailed us a registration. So I'm like searching the whole car. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm so fucked. And then he comes back and he's like, I think he said sorry.
No, he said sorry. He was freaked out because he said it was his kid's night, and he said there was like a fatality like a couple days ago or last week. That was the thing. Yeah. He's like, and he was out. So I get that. Like,
why do I just picture like a kid who was carrying an ice cream cone? Like, whenever I think of like the worst.
Well, you don't know who knows what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, who knows?
Yeah, it could have been a pedophile.
It could have.
But yeah, he chilled out. But then we're like, oh, no. We told him we were comedians before he went back to the car.
He asked what we were doing there.
Yeah, we're comedians. He goes, well, this isn't funny, is it?
Yeah.
That's where I was like, you fucking boner.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But, yeah. And it wasn't, like, looking back at it now, but it wasn't at the time. Because I'm like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? I got a pink piece of paper that you're paying half of and don't even think about paying half of it.
Well, there's just something about...
Or I should take it off of the person whoever's responsible for sending us out on a 2-hour drive round trip.
Well, you know what it is to me? This is why I think the guy's a boner. It's not his fault. It's just the environment. Because, like, when he comes up, it's just the way it's built. Because I'm sure he has a bulletproof vest on. His shirt just looks so tight. And his hat, he's like a roadside trooper. So his hat is just down far, so low that he just looks like one of those guys that's, like, so intense.
And it was dark out, too.
Or it was like getting dark.
It wasn't light. Like you wouldn't. A hat wasn't covering your eyes.
Also, I got like a child's brain. Like I see a guy with a shirt tucked in. I'm like, what are you, a fucking nerd? Like it's like it's like I'd meet the president, and be like, look at this pussy, his shirt's tucked in. Like it's so tucked in shirt. It's my weirdest pet peeve, dude. I hated it.
Oh, me too.
I'm like, why are you
the worst? Especially because it's so much more hot. Like your body can't breathe, and you know what I mean. Like
yeah, and certain things like
in the wintertime it is, but.
I get it if you're like a fucking executive at a company or like you have a day job. But like, dude, when I see a grown man at night with a shirt tucked in, I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, you just look like such a chode. But I think we're also like laid back style guys where it's like one of those things where like we always stand by you can wear shorts on stage. And there's a huge argument in the comedy community about whether you can wear shorts on stage or not. It's like,
Yeah, well, there's people that also believe the world's flat and fucking, half retarded. So
yeah, you're talking to one of them, dude. That shit's fucking flat as shit.
yeah.
Then
why'd you wear pants to the show that didn't happen tonight,
dude? That's so funny. I'm wearing a big suit. I'm like, well, gotta put my big boy pants on because
Yeah.
we got art to do.
Yeah.
And then we show up at the show. And somebody took us. We're like floating by the river, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have. Like, I was trying to time it. I was like, all right, if I smoke weed 6 hours before a show, I'll be fucking fine. But dude, I was just sitting in the river looking at the clouds. We're on floaties. The clouds are like, dude, that was the most calm I've been in like fucking 7 months.
Yeah, it was
dude.
so nice.
And it was such a crazy thing too, where I was like letting the wild thoughts get in because I was like, all right, let's see what we got. And then it was like a fucking trampoline. It was like, dude, I'd be like negative thought, like fucking, you're gonna fucking bomb ass squad, bounces right off.
Which still might happen.
Totally. Yeah, of course it can happen. But it was just like, I didn't give a fuck about anything because I was like,
Probably
you know
won't.
what? Nobody can take away from me is getting high and sitting in a river. I was like, because in your mind, you just value so
And
many.
there was no one or nothing there. Like, all we were hearing, like, we heard, like, shit moving that was far away, even if it was, like, in the bushes, like, not, like, 2 feet away. Like, some of the shit we heard, like, remember that stick that was moving? Whatever the fuck that was. It was, like, 50 feet
We just
away.
saw a tree branch just fall, and I didn't want to sound crazy, but I think it was a bear. But I just didn't want to say
Really?
it was a bear. I mean, I don't know what's up in a tree just throwing fucking branches down.
Oh, yeah. I didn't look up. I was looking on the ground.
I mean, it's
It would
also
have been hard to see, though, because there was so much leaves and shit.
yeah, but also it's possible. Like sometimes a tree branch can just fall.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it was windy and pouring.
yeah,
It was pouring today, dude.
yeah. It was pretty fucking rainy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was just like I'm like looking at the clouds. And like I'm seeing like whenever you look at clouds, you just see shit. Like I'm not a fucking dumbass, so I don't put like any thought into it. I'm not like, wow, that's Jesus speaking to me. But you just see like sometimes something can look like a fucking like a
cloud?
yeah, it can look like a dinosaur or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I like may have had a mushroom flashback. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but I was staring at the clouds, and there were I was just stoned, but there was like I could see like little designs going on. It wasn't like intense, like
Yeah.
on shrooms where everything's just like really twisting. But I was
Your
like,
brain was working,
yeah, and I just, dude, I was so I needed that so
Yeah.
fucking bad, dude. I was like, I feel so stressed. Every day, credit card companies call me, and I completely hang up. I don't answer any of them. There's 3 credit cards, by the way. If you're listening, I reject your calls. Chase, you know I'm not going to pay it. You're going to close my account. Not going to happen.
How many figures we talking?
$4,800.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Total
It's
or
not like-
just on Chase?
Okay. Just on Chase. But like honestly, like that's the thing too, where it's like it's not, dude. I remember, like, I don't know if you've ever seen this. Who gives a fuck? Women's credit card bills are fucking out of control. This
Yeah.
this is not turning into the Andrew Tate podcast, but it is a thing where like some people. But the thing is, I'm such a
Coming from the guy who owes $4,800.
yeah. Oh, trust me, I've talked to people.
And that's only the first finger. I know we got 3 or 4 more to
All
go.
right, we're gonna get into it. So I get calls from Chase daily, and I immediately hang up, and then I go into Chase because they're not gonna say anything to my face.
Yeah.
But they're shutting down my credit card for sure. I'm like, that's fine. I don't need my credit card because
Yeah.
there's no money on it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you used it.
Yeah, I go, hey, thanks for the money.
It's just a gift card. You
Yeah,
spent it, you cut it
yeah.
up, throw it in the trash.
I'm not paying it back. I don't need credit. I'm not getting a house. If my career starts to do well, I'll fucking pay the credit card off and then fucking whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll understand and not charge you anything on it and just be like, yeah, get us when you can.
I mean, the interest has gone up a little bit.
yeah, but I'm sure it'll stop. Like, I'm sure it won't keep going
Yeah,
up.
because eventually
And then
they
you
just want
don't,
they're
and then I'm not like somebody else would ever buy that said debt and then try chasing you down for it. Like, that would never
That's
happen.
why they call it chase, because they fucking
That-
chase you down for your fucking credit card, dude. Well, it is really funny, dude, because the power dynamic shifts. Because it starts by, hey, you really got to pay your credit card. And then you don't pay your credit card for like 5 months. They go, hey, is there any chance we could have like $1 from you? Like they go so much.
Will they literally say $1?
Dude, they're not $1, but they're like, hey. and
Anything, right?
I have lied to them so hard on the phone. I go, I just got a new job. I mean, I'm telling you, this is the real deal. I'm going to be getting you guys lots of money. And then I literally just hang up, and then I see what's in my checking account, and I go, you know what? I think I could have 4 beers tonight. And then none of that goes to Chase Bank. Good people, But hey, look, I'm gonna get you at one point, but not.
Yeah, you'll get it. Don't worry. You know, like they're gonna be able to get their claws in you, or someone who owes it. You know what I mean? They do it all the time.
And then I got credit one, which was these two last two are bullshit.
What's the pin to these? Can you just like be a little bit more specific? Do you think I can get the 20
no.
digit? Just the expiration then. What's the expiration on it?
Why? There's no money on it. You can't.
I just out of curiosity, because it'll help me picture what I'm imagining in my head just
I'm
a
not
little bit
doing
better.
this.
Why
I'm
not?
not doing this.
Why not?
I'm almost high enough to do this. But there's credit one, which there's like one time I needed like $300 to book a flight to go do a show, and I was like, fuck it. Like some of these credit cards are just like, we don't need it. We're not even gonna fucking glance.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have a very fair, very affordable interest rate on missed payments too.
Dude, it's probably so much.
Credit one.
Credit one, I paid off. Merrick Bank, I even forgot that we were in business. I went to Merrick Bank was one that was like a $200 credit card. So I had a $500 credit card, $200 credit card. So I guess I probably owe like, $5,000. But the great
You do know it goes up. The rate gets higher every month, right?
doesn't have to in my brain. Doesn't have to. You don't got to think about that.
We're
when
calling
you're
for change. We're
floating on a raft, having a good ass time. Hey, Mondani, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about my? No, everybody knows exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do Madison Square Garden. I'll be a millionaire within a week, and then I'll pay everything.
Probably
off.
not a week, but I think in.
I'm being completely sarcastic.
I think
I'm
being dead serious. I think a year.
This is my honest belief. I think absolutely nothing's gonna come out of Madison
1
Square
year.
Garden.
What do you mean? 40,000 people come out of it every time there's a show. Or 20,000 people.
19,000. Well, it's one of those things that you can't set your expectations to because who knows what the fuck's going to happen. But when I first got it, I was like, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and clear my schedule for August because, people are going to want to see me. And that's before the episode even dropped. And then the episode dropped, and then, I got
Go up there and just try to fight everybody and be negative.
That's a really good idea.
Just go up there and just be like, I'm not doing a set. Fuck everything. And just start talking and see if they could. I mean, they probably could cut your mic off, though, right?
We got a couple options. I could go up there.
You got to go rogue up there.
There's a couple options. I go up there and I say, abortion is wrong. Christ is Lord. Christ is Lord. Then Fox News gets a hold of me and they go, this comedian sacrificed everything to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Or I go
in the world's most famous arena.
Or I go the other way around and I go, trans women are real women, and also free Palestine, and also additional. And actually, if you do a free Palestine, you can kind of get a little bit of the conservative market too, because that's a little split there. So yeah, I basically just say Trump is a pig, and then
We'll just go up there and take a shit or something.
Yeah, the problem is you get fined for that. So
why? What if you say it's your performative art or whatever?
You can't. Ari Shaffir was trying to take his dick out at Madison Square Garden. It was a $100,000 fine.
Damn, really?
Yeah, they're fucking pussies.
Well, I mean, I understand. I don't know.
Why? Why can't you do that? I don't understand why you can't do that. It's literally people are paying to go see a sick show. Why can't you pull your wiener out?
I mean, you know what? You do have a point in the sense of it's clearly not a children's show. It's clearly.
If you bring your kids to a Kill Tony show, you should be killed.
No. Some kids got. Is it popular with the kids?
I don't know because
is it popular the way we were talking about the TV shows we were watching when we were younger? You think Kill Tony's popular with 13-year-olds?
I think they probably just missed it. They're probably into
Mr. Beast and shit.
Yeah, that's probably their shit. Fucking.
What if you're 16?
Sente.
What if you're in high school? Kai Cenat.
Yeah,
what if you're in high school? Kai Sente.
Also, it's really funny for us to think we even know what 15-year-olds about because I bet you it's somebody we've never even heard of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is Kill Tony people in their 20s and 30s?
I think it's
40s. Well, I mean, to be fair, the guy we talked to today was old who watches it.
Everyone
watches it.
Oh yeah. It's so wild because in my mind, I thought it was just fat guys with beards and tattoos that watch Kill Tony.
Which that is a large majority of them, right?
Totally. But then we fucking the DMs I got were crazy. It was like a guy with his profile picture as a baby after me doing a dead baby joke. And then he's like, loved your set on KT. And then you're like, whoa, that's fucking wild. And then it would be a really nice looking woman who lives in Idaho. And she's like, loved your KT. So it's all
that's what I mean. So it's probably kids too. There's probably kids out there watching it.
I mean, I think they have a different version. It's called Kids Tony.
Yeah.
And it's when Tony.
It's like Kids Bob. Remember
Tony,
those CDs, Kids Bob?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was buying those? Like, who was that for?
Me. I'll tell you what happened.
Why wouldn't you just get the regular CD?
Because my parents were like, "Hey, no bad words," and then they were like, "There was one time period where."
But you could get CDs that they didn't swear.
Yeah, you could get the clean version. Well, I think it's only when iTunes came out because I remember like I really wanted "Boulevard of Broken Dreams" by Green Day, and they say "fuck" one time in it, and then I was like,
"What song is it too?"
"Boulevard of Broken Dreams."
No, is that the album?
No, it's a song.
Oh, okay.
It's
Green. I know. Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the American
They've
Idiot?
also
What
said
was the
every
album
word.
called?
They
The
also-
Black Album with the what is
American
that?
Idiot. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because they also said faggot, a retard, and they did have a song where they said the N word in it,
Yeah.
which is so funny for Green Day. Because look, I don't know who has the N word pass, but Green Day has like a reverse N word pass because they might be the whitest band in the world. I don't know if there's a whiter band besides like a group of guys with cellos
It's gotta be.
than
Yeah.
Green Day. It's the whitest thing ever. But
They're pretty sick though.
yeah, I don't know where they're at now. Like I like them a
Well,
lot.
the main guy died.
No, nobody Green Day died.
Oh, really?
Who are you thinking of?
Who was the? Didn't one of the? I thought one of those dudes died from one of those bands, right?
No, that was Matthew Perry.
He's an actor.
I know. I'm kidding.
He's an actor. The guy from Green Day didn't die.
No, nobody from any pop punk band died because they don't live a rock and roll lifestyle.
Was it Billy Joe?
He's still alive.
No,
Bill-
was it Billy?
Billy Joe Armstrong is still alive.
Who is that? That's the Green Day guy.
That's the lead guy who's just
Okay,
saying.
then maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I could have sworn the guy died.
I think they're randomly being.
I don't listen to them
kind of
like
lame.
that though.
Yeah, no. Well, they were my favorite band
Yeah.
as a kid.
So what? So you
No, I listened to the Kids Bop version of it, and
was it good?
No, it was fucking gay as hell.
Yeah.
But also, I think that like,
And they don't say fuck in the Kids Bop.
no, of course not. They're like, read between the lines, what's messed up? Then instead of
what's
saying
fucked
like what's
up.
fucked
Yeah,
up, yeah. Which there was no reason for I don't know whatever, but with that song. But that is actually an incredible album. There's got a lot of good shit on it. It's a lot of that album's like mostly about the Iraq War, which is hilarious.
Well, what was it? 2005, probably that album.
2004.
Yeah.
Well, it's also funny too because like no other pop punk bands would do that. Like Blink-182 would not make like a Palestine album. You'd be like, nah, go back to talking about.
Green Day made some good ones. Yeah, remember welcome? Was it "Wake Me Up When September Ends"? Right.
It's about
That was
September 11th.
The video. Remember the video? It was
Dude,
like,
the dude's just getting
holy
fucking
shit,
gunned down
dude.
in
Yeah, that was
Afghanistan.
fucked, dude.
Oh, dude, they know how to get emotional. They
yeah.
know how to get emotional, bro.
Where are they from?
California, I believe.
Yeah.
They were like
That album, I remember I didn't listen. I remember when that was so popular, that CD, that Green Day,
my
and I
God,
never
dude.
listened to it. And I remember it was like the biggest deal. I never listened to that album till like 2013 or 2014.
and then you're like, this is a
Such a sick album.
literally good
Yeah.
album because it's like,
Because I didn't listen to that shit when I was a kid.
see, I did because I was so into like Jackass, skateboarding, MTV. I was like, dude, I'm such a skater guy.
I never got into the skateboard and shit. But I
Really?
wish I knew how to skateboard.
Oh, I didn't either.
I wish I knew how to skateboard.
I would just fucking.
Did you have Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
No, but my buddy Dylan did, and
The games were so sick.
oh yeah, but my thing with
The
skateboarding
N64
was so funny.
one.
Dude, I look at a ramp, like I'd build a sick ramp in my yard, and I'd be like, yo, I'm about to jump this. And then I would go towards it, and I'd always pussy out, and I'd be like, dude, I was so close.
On what, a bike?
On a skateboard. I would literally like
I
ride.
thought you said you didn't skateboard.
No, I would try to skateboard.
Oh,
and I
okay,
sucked
okay.
at it because I'm
Oh.
insanely uncoordinated and bad at most sports.
Okay.
But I would like every day I'd be like, dude, I was so close. Like I would see it wasn't even close. I never even took the chance to hit the ramp. And maybe this is a metaphor for my life. Or I'm just fucking stoned out.
Yeah,
of my
I was gonna
gourd.
say, you sure you're only smoking weed, or you fucking?
Yeah, dude, the one that said K2 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was smoking. But I do
10
think that
pounds
like,
of caffeine and fucking.
oh my god, the amount of caffeine I take it. But I was like, I would literally go like, I'd turn off the ramp and be like, dude, I almost fucking landed a kickflip on that ramp. If I would
Yeah.
have hit the ramp, all
Didn't
that
even
shit would-
touch it?
Didn't even touch it ever, dude. And oh my god, that whole culture was like so big. And then like I got my first album. Somebody got me Dookie for my birthday party, which
That's
like,
a sick album.
it's great. And then my mom read all the lyrics, like, you can't listen to this. But then we came back from his Tennessee house, and my dad bought the album again. He's like, we're going to
Nice.
listen to this. And I was like, this is a pretty good fucking album. But I think they still occasionally try to get involved in stuff. They're still kind of like, all right, well, Trump sucks or whatever.
Yeah, but if you're not putting out #1 albums, nobody's gonna listen. You know what I mean? Like, not that they're not gonna listen, but it doesn't like because I think that you're right. That's part of the reason that album was such a big deal because the the shit in Iraq and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
like a part of the reason that it was a
American
great album,
Idiot is
even if
about
you don't
George
know what it's
Bush.
about. Yeah,
Then he's shitting on Trump.
yeah.
But in the middle, like, okay, so Billy Joe Armstrong was like, I'm a libertarian. So he was like, I'm not a
Which
conservative.
who gives a fuck? Just put the music out, you know.
Totally. But
That was a pretty political album, though, I guess, when you think about it.
yeah, but then there was just random songs about like Jesus Suburbia is just about a fucking pillhead
Yeah.
and fucking like whatever. That I mean, it was I related to that because I was like, oh man, I'm on Ritalin or Adderall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that song's all about that. But then fucking what was the thing, dude? It was one of those things where like he skipped Obama. We didn't get to hear. I think no matter who's president, Green Day should be criticizing the president, no matter who it is. I would have loved a maybe semi-racist Green Day album against Obama. Because he didn't. There was nothing. It would have just been funny for him to be like, all right, well, we're punk rock, so we got to hate the president. They're
No
like,
matter who it is.
they're like,
regardless of
fuck,
what
he's a
party
black
it's in.
guy. What are we supposed to do? Fuck.
But American Idiot, the song was, I mean, how many commercials and video games and shit was that in for like, what, a 4 or 5 year span? It felt like.
Yeah, dude. That album was in Madden.
That's what I mean. Madden had it.
And Holiday was a really funny one because I don't even understand that song. They're just like
That one, too. That was on a lot of shit.
randomly. They would just be like,
That was a good song. That's on that album, too?
yeah.
We got to play that fucking tomorrow, dude.
Dude, we gotta play it. Well, why don't we fucking look at it right now?
We got to play that now. That was a fucking, that was a good album.
Well, Holiday's funny too because like it's randomly political.
On holiday!
Because it seems like you're having fun. Wait, let's get it going. We'll check
Yeah,
in the
this was
background.
This is a great song.
It is just a fun song too. It's kind of fun. Say hey, shout. Wait, let me just look at the lyrics. Hear the sound of the falling rain coming down like an Armageddon flame. The shame, the ones who died without a name. I have no idea what he's talking about. I have zero clue.
Well, people without a name.
Hear the dogs howling out of key to a hymn called Faith and Misery and bleed. The company lost the war today. I don't even know what that means.
Probably the army, right? I don't know.
I beg to dream it. I just thought it was like a party song. I was like, we're on holiday.
Well, it
right
sounds
now.
like it. Yeah.
But it's like the BYOB thing. Like BYOB is about like the Iraq War or the Afghanistan War. But
That's on that album too?
No, that's System of a Down. We're like, everybody's going to the party. The party's supposed to be the fucking war.
Yeah.
I beg to dream and differ from the follow lies. This is the dawning of the rest of our lives on holiday. I don't understand. But then randomly gets weird and he goes, Sieg Heil to the President Gasman. Bombs away is the punishment. Pulverize the Eiffel Towers. Who criticize your government? Bang, bang goes...
Hitler.
I know, but what does this have to do? like he's got to just jam and shit in there.
Well, he did a good job because who gives a fuck, really, what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Like, that song is a fucking banger.
Bang, bang goes the broken glass and kill all the fags that don't agree. Trial by fire, setting fire. Okay, I kind of get what he's saying here. He's like, this is him. He's pretending to be the governor of California. He goes,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah, because he's like,
In 04,
the president
right?
of
Schwarzenegger?
California has the floor. And then he says that.
Unless Ronald Reagan. Maybe Ronald Reagan.
No. Trials by fire, setting fire. I don't know what that means. I get trials by fire. He basically means like killing people without
You
a
got to
trial.
start teaching kids in
Green Day.
in music teacher or whatever. So what happened? So then your dad got the album.
Oh, and we played it. It was sick as hell. It was a great
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
My mother was the opposite in the sense of I just had I don't think she realized what they were saying on it. But by the time she was just like, whatever.
Yeah. No, my parents were really restrictive with content, which is so funny because
Yeah.
I just became the most.
An animal.
Yeah. I'm just like,
Total animal.
it's completely inside me. It's like, I think things are funnier now because you're not supposed to say them. I never want to offend people, but things make me giggle more if they're inappropriate. Like today, there's this fucking Facebook page called, it's called Photoshops and Edits, or goes edit and Photoshop this. Somebody posts a picture of a baby. It's like blurry. And they go, this is my wife's ex-husband's baby who killed the baby. Can you fix this picture? And it's a Photoshop page.
Of like a melted photo. Not melted, but something happened to it. Like someone spilled something on it. It faded.
Which, what a heavy thing. Like, it's like,
Yeah. Make my murdered dead son AI version
But
so
not-
we can. Yeah.
but not actual son.
Yeah.
My wife's
Yeah.
son. Like, she's going to show him like an AI picture of the
I
baby.
think that's what the guy was aiming for.
That was like a gift. It's like, hey, I know you had that bad picture of your.
There's so much trash on the internet, dude. There is so
I'm
much.
sure
there
that,
is no
that guy was
reason.
running a money making scheme.
There is
but I
no
just wanted
reason.
to post a picture of like him riding a dolphin playing a guitar because it's a Photoshop page. I'm like, it's Photoshop. I love the idea of just acting like I don't.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I gotta start
rainbows and shit.
I gotta start going on there because it's literally called Photoshop.
I've seen it's popped up on my shit before. I've seen
yes,
that. Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, I love the idea of being a guy who completely doesn't understand it and just taking.
It's a bunch of people that don't know how to use or just aren't using AI. They just want someone to do it. I wonder if you can make money on it. You think they give you money
Dude,
afterwards?
I would love.
You think they like Venmo you? Like,
dude, if I could, I'm on the same topic. If I could take like somebody's like my grandma died, and then I like make her riding like a fucking motorcycle with like a joint in her mouth, and then just go Venmo me $60 because that's obviously not what they're looking for. They're looking for people to be like touch up the picture, but they said Photoshop.
No, I know.
They said,
but I'm sure people are fucking around. Like, I'm sure people.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
they are because I've looked in the comments and like people will post some of the pictures. I don't know if how often it happens on like serious stuff like that, but the problem is though with like AI is like sometimes you see some of these faces. Like, obviously AI is crazy and shit right now, but you can. It's getting better, and I'm sure it'll eventually get there where it'll like look like you wouldn't be able to tell, but like sometimes you'll see like people's faces and they all kind of look the same. You know what I mean? Like, so many of those things, like when you fuck with people's faces and stuff, it just doesn't look like that.
No, and it's like there's always that meme where it's like somebody did one where it's like, oh, taking my interns out on the boat, and it's a bunch of hot chicks.
Yeah,
but then you look
yeah,
at the faces, it's all the same hot chick.
That's what. Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're like the body. They can make the other stuff different.
And I get those ads that are like, you should be jerking off to AI porn. I'll do whatever I want. And I'm like, I'm not jerking off to cartoons. I've tried it. I don't like it. I
What
watch
do they call that again?
hentai. I've seen it. Not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know, it is really funny because that might be the most harmless level of porn because just people speaking into a microphone. Like the AI, like the hentai behind the scenes has to be so funny. Like somebody coming out with a trial, because like there's always like porn stars that was like, they really pressured me on camera.
Yeah,
There's all this gross stuff going on. What fucking hentai artist is like, yeah, I go to the studio and then he's like moan louder. Like, you know what I mean? It's like such an environment where that's like not gonna happen. That I don't know. That's so, dude, that would be a sick job. I would do that. I always toe the line with like porn stuff where it's like,
I hope so.
What do you mean?
Like, toe the line? What? Get as young as possible?
No.
What do you mean? What, you really push boundaries? What line are you talking?
I just mean I have dick pics out there. I have pictures of my face and my cock out there. I got all that shit. I don't mean I'm towing the line.
Yeah, okay.
That was really funny. We were looking up earlier because Andrew Tate's in trouble. We're like, he got in trouble for extreme porn. And I got a little nervous because I was like, what is extreme porn? Because, like, that's vague to different people. It's a woman shaving her armpit hair into some guy's mouth. I mean, that sounds pretty extreme, but I've tugged off to it. So I'm like, what do you guys? I started getting really nervous. And then they're like, oh, fucking animals, dead bodies. I was like, oh, yeah. I've never seen that. Well, I've seen somebody fucking animal. That's just because that was like back in the day. People would just send videos of like the Mr. Hands and like there's one where it's playing Who Let the Dogs Out and this dog's just licking this chick's pussy. But yeah,
that should be illegal.
It is illegal.
Okay,
it's very illegal.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I also don't care. Like I'm like that's very wrong and disgusting. But I'm also like I don't know, fucking like nobody out there like that doesn't like I'm not like that dog has been humiliated on camera. That dog was just like, I don't know, this is kind of salty. I'm gonna like this pussy.
He doesn't give a. The thing is if the dogs like food so much that if even with the dog knowing the dog knows it's a pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the dog knows what's going on.
knows
Like
what a pussy
it's
is.
still worth it to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's clearly consensual on both ends. You know, that's the thing about when people do that shit.
Well, that is funny too, because like in theory, it should be very illegal for you to put a dog treat in your pussy and have a dog eat it out.
Why? What if the dog wants? I know you should just give it to the dog and stuff, but like,
Well, maybe you're teaching it lessons
to work for it. You know what I mean? You don't just see a hot girl on the street and fuck her in two. I mean, I do, but like, you don't just see a hot girl on the street and fuck her in 2 seconds. You know what I mean? You got to bring her out and like do shit for it.
This is true.
But like the dog knows though. That's the thing. Like,
Also,
and the dog will know you're a sicko too. That's
I'm gonna completely take back what I said. What I did was virtue signaling. It's actually
What's that?
It's when you try to look like a good guy
By doing what?
But to appeal to a community by saying I think it's wrong for you to put a dog treat in your pussy and have a dog eat it out. Because the truth is, there's actually nothing morally wrong with that.
I mean,
It's weird, but like I cannot in my brain say what's wrong about having a dog eat a treat out of your pussy.
Yeah, when you could just give it to the dog. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, okay, but also how does a dog get hurt by eating a treat out of a pussy?
ask them.
You can't. They're
The
not.
thing is, if they do, it doesn't matter because to them, it's still worth the fucking milk bone up some girl's twat. That's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, that's why it's like it still might. It might just be like, I mean,
We all agree, fucking a dog in its pussy is wrong.
yeah,
That is wrong.
yeah,
But
that for sure. Yeah,
that for sure.
sure.
I
For
totally
sure.
understand why that's wrong.
For sure.
I get why that's wrong.
That being said, if the dog knew it unlocked just half a piece of steak to get fucked, it still probably would. That's how much they like food.
They lick their own shitty buttholes.
Yeah.
And then we're like, this woman's a criminal because she put a little fucking treat in her pussy and the dog ate out. Look, I'm not into it, but I don't think it I don't see how who gets hurt there. Like I genuinely don't. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe maybe Michael Gooden. I don't know. Somebody like that.
I get hurt because I'm not there. I'm like, I wish I was
Yeah.
the dog. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think like there's no way they're like, we did a study and all the dogs that ate treats out of pussies are actually depressed. Like they didn't fucking do that. It's not.
There's no way though. They, you know what I mean?
They give a shit.
No, I think they do. I think they do give a shit. It's just like you got to do a lot to get. You know.
Well, you know
what I
they
mean?
do have a
That's
great sense of smell,
And
and,
they-
if that's
great,
a smelly
dude. It's
pussy,
like 10,000 times
Right.
stronger than what we smell.
right? So he's like,
No
running-
exaggeration. I think it's 10,000.
so that
times.
dog is going through a force field of rank pussy just to get that treat.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Which shows you how good that treat smells. You know what I mean, dude? Shows you how good that goddamn milk bone is, you know?
Dude,
You go
because any
right in
woman
there.
that's shoving a fucking dog treat up her pussy to get a
That
dog.
was the problem with that era of, because that was also like you're saying with the skateboard and shit and like the videos out there, people sending shit like that. That was the first era where it was like so easy to find. You would like find it like how many times did you download music back in the day and you thought you would download in like a song or a music video and it was just porn straight up.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
the
yeah.
name was like different and you weren't even looking for porn. Like, and then, you know, like shit that was on the internet in the early 2000s when we were like in
Oh, it
middle
was out of
school and
control.
elementary school was crazy.
Yeah, and it still is also like out there, but like it's not as I don't know, dude.
Because people are aware now of like a lot of stuff. Like the internet in those days was the best internet because like the way everyone behaved, like they weren't all trying to be like now everyone's trying to be like a character, like something like you used to see real sickos on the internet and be like, yo, this guy's not doing this to get views. That's not a thing for another 12 years or
Yeah,
whatever.
this guy's just pushing his grandpa down the stairs.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just like, would this be funny? I don't
100%.
know.
100%. Like, how many videos do you think you watched? Like, total number of videos you watched from, I don't know, the year 2005 to 2009 that were just dash cams of some Ukrainian guy's car looking forward. Dude, those videos were everywhere.
I pissed myself laughing. one time.
Everywhere.
I think it was probably on Funny Junk. There's some of these websites.
Oh, well, Funny Junk. What
Funny
else was
Junk.
there?
Uh,
E-Bombs World.
E-Bombs were always big, dude.
What other ones had those videos? E-Bombs World. There were classics out there, dude.
Dude, but I remember I was a kid and my brother just pulled a video of a guy getting hit by a car, and
Yeah.
I peed my pants laughing.
Damn.
Which now, if you're like, "Hey, watch a guy get hit by a car," you'd be like,
The
"No, I don't
fuck
want to
out
see.
of my
I don't want to
fucking
see that."
face. Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
get out of my
died
face.
because there's something about seeing a fucking when somebody goes flying. It's like the same thing when you see somebody on a blob and somebody jumps big on and they go flying up.
Yeah.
It's like funny to see like a human body go flying in any way. It's just you're like, that's crazy because you know what's going on in that guy's head. He's like, what the fuck is happening? Dude, there was fucking
There was a ton of those though out there. You know what I mean?
You know what's weird to me? Do
And
you
you
ever,
never had a click if you were fucking 18. That was the thing I liked about that was the thing that was just easier about it. Like you never had a click. Now you click like you go on YouTube, some of these videos that come out, you got to click like, oh, I'm an adult, and nothing even happens in the fucking video.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
never
I'm like
crazy, yeah.
trying to watch like a music, like rap, like I'm like, what the fuck do I got to click? I'm 18 for this. Like,
yeah, because there's thongs and whatnot. I don't know.
I'm like, especially me, it's like, dude, we already went through the phase of like, the thing is with those videos in the 2000s, you weren't even trying to see them. You couldn't avoid them. That was
Yes,
the thing.
your
Like,
buddy would send you a
I'm like,
link and
yeah,
you click on
okay.
it.
Some asshole sent me something, and there's just a guy dug up to fucking his neck in sand, getting beat with hammers and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
because someone sent like constantly, and like it wasn't now like where like I have people send me bullshit all the time, and I never even click on it. It's so much easier to ignore that stuff now. Like you couldn't ignore that shit in the two. Like if you were playing like Xbox or PlayStation, you were always sending shit to your friends. You couldn't avoid that shit.
Well, one thing I always think about, everybody goes, well, people are becoming desensitized. And I'm like, are they actually getting desensitized?
Resensitized is what I think. I think it's just a different thing. But
No. But before people were like, so the argument would be we were desensitized when we saw lots of violence on the internet.
Yeah.
And then now we're like, oh, okay. Well, that's better because it's better now because we're not desensitized. I go, why
Get
is
the fuck out of here?
Why is that? Isn't the world a really terrible place in a lot of ways?
Yeah.
And what's wrong with being aware of the situation?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like,
well, they don't want that. They don't want.
Well,
they don't want.
It doesn't
people
make you a
knowing
better
like that.
person if you go, oh, when you see a dead body. That doesn't make you a better person. Cops are desensitized and they do lots of great things. Like these detectives that are like finding the murder, they're completely desensitized to all this stuff.
Yeah.
That just has no effect on their morality. Like it's like just because you're desensitized, you don't now go, that's not a big deal. I don't see a guy get hit by a car and laugh when I'm like 12 and then go and be like, I should get hit by a car. I still understand it sucks dick to be hit by a car.
Yeah.
Or I still understand it sucks dick for ISIS to decapitate you. But
Oh my God, there was so many of those too, dude. Where I'm like, I don't even want to watch that. You know?
yeah, but gladiators, it's like they didn't have fucking phones and they were fucking like.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And that's
so-
like the shit. I've always said that though, even with like the news. Like, I'm not saying like with the news, if there's a terrible car accident, they should show like certain things. But like, there's certain things on the news. I'm like, I always hated when they didn't show, like when they clearly had the pictures and videos out there. I'm like, there should be a version of the news where like they're talking to you just like it's the local news and they actually show it. Like, just because they're not showing it doesn't mean, especially now when everyone's on the internet and everyone can see it if you want. Like,
Yeah, because I just don't see why sensitization is helpful. Like, I don't think it's like one of those things that's like, oh, well, now that I didn't see this, I'm a better person because
but it's tough
it would
though
scare
too though
me.
because now there's way more people like using like now like because it used to be like our parents or like people that didn't grow up with the computers they didn't see all that shit. So but now they know they can see it. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a big part of it where it's like when think of how crazy like no one like now you see the craziest people on the internet honestly are older people. You know what I mean? Like and they were the ones that thought like kids were being crazy on the internet, which like maybe they were. Of course, they were kids that were crazy on the internet. You know what I mean? Everyone was, but they thought it was only like people that were young and they were doing other stuff. Now they're fucking causing revolution, whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? Everyone's like all this crazy shit. So it's like
You gotta see this guy.
That's the thing.
This guy, dude. This is an old guy this is POV, you are my slave, Jamal. This is a middle-aged man. This happens when old people got the internet.
Yeah.
They were like, you guys are crazy with your TikToks and your looks maxing. This is what they're doing.
But young people do this shit though too.
Jamal,
Young
the
people
way
do that
you
too.
and the other slaves took turns coming in my asshole after we ate pecan pie out of my wife's pussy hole was just terrible.
Yeah, but young people do this shit too, though. That's the thing. Like, old people act crazy. Like, kids in the 2000s acted crazy in their own way in the internet.
Like everybody's recreating Jackass.
Yeah, exactly. But not even that. Like, just like everything about how they behave and parents. Older people was whatever. Now, like old people are crazy on. Like that guy's just trying to be funny and do whatever he's trying to do. There's people that are crazy on the internet now that don't know they're crazy at all, which is the sign of an actual lunatic. Like
a horny Indian guy or like a conservative mom who's like saying like
it's everybody. There's no it's everybody. But like something about older people on like Facebook, it's like insane. It's like the way they believe AI and all this shit. It's like it's just a different thing now. But I agree. I think you should be able to do a lot more on the internet, you know, because then you get in trouble now where it's like how many. I mean, I know it's happened to me. It's happened to everyone else. It's like you say something on the internet that's not even fucking offensive and it gets thrown. You know what I mean? It gets thrown out and it's like what? Because some buzzword came up and it's like it's fucking retarded. It's like and it's constant. It's fucking constant. It's like that should be like policed. Honestly, like that shouldn't just be like oh well AI fucked up. And this video is like way worse than it was. Like, no, it's like it's a totally different thing. It's bullshit.
I've also just never ran into it. I ran into it on TikTok, but that's it. And that's why I don't really use TikTok.
I have an Instagram, TikTok, everything, you know?
Yeah, but it's like to YouTube. I mean, I've been saying Joe Gorman one time was talking about killing the president on this podcast, like 2 minutes in. It was fine. Just went out there and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that like I think TikTok sucks, but like everything else, I've never had any issues. I've said lots of crazy shit, and I never.
Yeah.
But
but I have though for doing like pretending to be on drugs on the internet. I said I was pretending.
Drugs they're weird about.
But you see certain shit. But then you see actual people with drugs. Like I'm seeing actual people, on drugs on the camera all the time, because how many videos do you see of like Kensington and Philadelphia or fucking Mass Ave and shit? You know what I
Would
mean?
you know
Like,
anything about Kensington? Why is it so fucked up?
I think everyone's just on fucking Trank and all that shit.
Yeah.
At least from the videos, those videos are kind of old, but I think it's still like that. But I don't know. It's like everywhere. I go fucking everywhere. I mean, look at the characters we saw on the drive down here. I mean, the fucking
No. That guy was just shirtless with gasoline. And his girlfriend had a
blanket she was gnawing on like she was a dog with a chew toy at 2:00 in the morning in the parking lot of a Taco Bell.
Look, South or North? It was South Memphis, right?
No, it wasn't Memphis. It was Knoxville.
Was it South Knoxville?
Old North. I forget what it was. So it's somewhere in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's like we go up and every gas station's closed, and then one gas station just has a like a bank style thing where like they put your beers or like snacks.
You couldn't go in because it was closed. It was closed from going in the store, so you had to order from the window.
Yes, we
which
walk
was
up,
in the gas station. Which before we even pull up, the first thing I see before we pull up is just 3 fucking legends just hanging out in the middle of the gas. Remember, like the older dudes with a dude with a banjo out of his backpack. I'm like, oh, these guys are fucking awesome.
Oh, they're insane.
Awesome.
And then we roll up, and then like the guy working clearly meth because like his face has all these scabs on it, and then these
He
two...
might have just cut himself shaving though.
No,
I'm serious.
dude. Up here and on his nose. Yeah, you know when you shave your nose,
I'm serious. I did it the other day.
you cut your nose.
No, I got the hair out.
Yeah. No, that guy was on crystal meth. And then we walk up, and this black kid and this white kid walk up, and the white kid, like, you know, I don't like the word wigger. I don't know where it stands.
Well, I don't know if he was a wigger though. That's
He
the thing.
was.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I like that. I'm like, I don't like the word wigger. I'm like, that guy was a wigger.
Yeah.
But I also I don't know, like the word sounds weird. I don't really know the origin enough, but it seems everybody's kind of doing it now. I have no idea. Anyways, we don't have another description. There's a white guy acting super black, and not even black. Wiggering is like almost different than acting black because it's his own sect. You know what I mean? It's like it's
whatever this guy was on. There was a 6'2" black kid wearing a Josh Jacobs Raiders player tee with an afro, who immediately stood like within 2 feet of us at whatever time it was, 1, 2 in the morning. And he's just standing there while Michael Good had the guy in the store go and get waters or whatever the fuck we're getting. And he didn't say a word. And the black kid in a Raiders shirt, which is a classic, Boys in the Hood. How many criminals in movies have worn Raiders shirts that are black? Like so many black.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate, like, you know, he didn't say anything. And right when we get to the car, Michael, you remember what you said? We were like, yeah, that's how I know I'm not racist. I was more freaked out with
I
the
was
white kid.
so much more.
That's how crazy the white kid was, where it was like, damn, this kid. And they didn't say anything to us.
Dude, the white kid had one of those goatees, like a Mr. Tumnus style goatee. That's like no hair, and then it just comes out.
Yeah. No, do not want
It looks like
anything to do with that guy.
Dude, it looks like he has a USB coming out of his chin, and like a flash drive coming out of his chin.
Yeah.
And then he has 2 Benjamin Franklin, which I had once as a kid.
But what did he have?
2 Benjamin Franklin belts. There were 2 belts of Benjamin Franklin. He had a do-rag on.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And his silence,
Fuck
it
yeah.
was such an energy thing. It was like, if I just saw these guys, I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah,
But they just, they're not goofing with each other. These 2 guys just walk up, stand next to us. They stand kind of like looking at us like something's going on. And then neither of them say anything to each other. They're not joking around. They're not.
But we didn't say anything to each other either. We
No.
didn't fucking open our mouth at all.
No. And then we fucking were like, let's get the fuck out of here. And then I get in the car and I'm like, do you want to hang out here a little longer? I was like, this seems like a fun
Dude,
spot.
yeah.
And then we pull to the next place. We're in line at Taco Bell. And from across the parking lot while we're in line, we just see fucking guy shirtless carrying gasoline with a chick who's gnawing on a blanket. And we're like, right before that, we saw a guy walking a goat.
Yeah, and the home of Original Mountain Dew, remember?
Yeah, this is the
What did he call it? Original Mountain Dew? What did they call it?
Yeah, the original Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, I didn't know if they meant moonshine because Mountain Dew means moonshine. And then, I don't know. I just think,
No, it was the soda.
oh, maybe Mountain Dew was invented in that town. It was fucking, that was a different town. That was Marion, Virginia.
Yeah.
And then we went to Knoxville. And then the fucking, like, dude, I can't get over the fucking us just going through the life of a guy. We're just thinking about how good it feels when you bang a lot lizard, you eat her pussy, it's gross, you're high on crank, you're a trucker, and then you.
Just fucking murder a 1 liter of Mountain
Yes,
Dew,
dude, that's
not even a 20 ounce, a 1 liter. Just
Dude.
rip it, dude.
Your mouth, you're
Rip
like, yeah, I definitely got AIDS. I definitely just got AIDS. And then you get that little sugary taste on your lips, and you're like, that's okay. That's a little bit of solace in this dark world I live in.
Did
This
you
fucking
did you drink a lot of Mountain Dew back in the day?
No, I would drink Mellow Yellow, which is like the same thing.
Yeah, I never drank. I never liked it.
I didn't like it. I got in big trouble. I was a big Sprite guy, and then
Sprite was bomb.
it's so funny that Sprite
was
is
fucking
black
bomb.
people and children. Like 'cause kids love Sprite,
Yeah.
but like no adult really likes Sprite. Irish people like them. The Irish girl.
Yeah, I had a Sprite recently where I forget where the fuck I was. I was like, fuck it, I'll have a soda, and it was so good.
Yeah, but it I don't know if it was a psyop to get it out of the white community, but like Sprite,
Nah, I know enough white people. I know some white households that still drink Sprite.
right? But it just got marketed very.
Oh
black.
yeah, well yeah, Sprite Remix and fucking they had LeBron and
yeah.
was it Sprite Remix? Well, Code Red though. Well, no, that was Mountain Dew. But Sprite definitely had some like urban ass flavors. They definitely had a department where they focused on certain communities
Who's
for sure.
Well, and then it became
What was the other one? It was Sprite Remix, and there was another one mad black people used to drink. There was another one other than Sprite Remix. But Sprite Remix was like the famous one. It sucked. It was like purple.
Oh, you're talking about fucking Fanta.
No, it was Sprite. I know. Oh, yeah, grape Fanta is,
Yeah,
that's like 0.001%.
It also really slaps with black barbecue. My dad went to a black barbecue place, and like we got grape sodas, and we're like, "This is how you do this shit." We fucking started smoking blunts. It was a good ass time.
Mhm.
But dude, what was it? I mean, I got in trouble when I was a kid because energy drinks were like how you did drugs as a kid because your brain is
Yeah,
like,
it had no lasting effect on you whatsoever. I haven't seen you drink an energy drink in years, dude.
I drank 8 of them yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
8 Celsius.
You
No,
had 8?
no, not 8. I think it's probably 5 Celsius.
Bro, that's crazy.
I was like, I was in survival mode. I was like, we gotta drive 13 hours. We gotta make this happen.
Yeah.
And then fucking, dude, the like, when you were a kid, we would be like, you couldn't do drugs. That's how we knew we were gonna do drugs because we would spin around in circles to make you feel dizzy, and then just drink a bunch of energy drinks. And you're like, I just want to feel different.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, I got in trouble for bringing energy drinks on a fucking school field trip, and the fucking football coach yelled at me like a fucking bitch.
Did he take them?
Yeah, he took it. Everybody's like, who bought him? Michael, because it was like third string.
What was it, Red Bull?
Grade. No, they were like Volt or something. And then I remember like everybody in the football team apologized. It's one of my biggest regrets my whole life. Everybody in the football team apologized to this guy and go, guys, I'm not going to apologize to a grown man for drinking energy drinks. Eventually, I was the last kid in the football team that didn't apologize. And I apologized to this guy, Coach Sukup, who shaves his legs. And I was like, I remember being a kid and be like, this is so lame. Because like,
What was his name, this guy?
Coach Sukup.
Sugop?
Scott Sukup.
Shout out, Scott. I'm glad you took the fucking energy drinks in this little prick. He obviously wasn't cut out to play football since he made his entire fucking team apologize for something he did with a total lack of accountability.
make them-
And I know that he was also bad in the locker. That's terrible for the locker room. So I support the football coach in this one. Don't need to hear the rest of the story. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, fuck that guy. I mean, he's fine, but it was like one of those things too where it's like, dude, these guys, I remember one time I got yelled at in football, and this dude's like, do you want to be here? And I was like, no. I was like, I joined the 8th grade football team, or 6th through 8th grade, so I could get pussy. I literally was like, this is my whole mindset. I was like, women don't watch sports, so like they'll just see me in my fucking jersey on Friday, and I'll get pussy. And it worked out perfectly because girls don't watch sports. They don't care who's fucking the starting player. They don't give a fuck. You know who gets pussy? The guy that sells fucking weed in the bleachers.
Yeah.
While you're on the field working your ass off.
Yes.
You fucking, and all my friends that played football, most of them came back to me and they were like, that was such a waste of my time to be doing sports in high school.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good way to stay fit, but like, if you went, don't get me wrong, a couple of them played.
Some people it's good though. For some people it's
playing
good. Though.
college.
But for a lot, there's not. I played 1 year. I played my freshman year, and I fucking sucked. I was like, I just signed up for it, and I was just like, I'm not gonna quit. You know what I mean? But I got my ass kicked. I like wasn't tough to like play football like that. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking hated it.
I was so bad at it. It was so weird because like I was like a tough kid in a lot of ways, but people started. There was something when I started football, and we're talking about me. I'm in 6th grade. I'm on fucking amphetamines, so it's like, which sounds good, but you're just nervous. Your brain's going all
Yeah,
these crazy
yeah.
places, and you walk in, they're like, "Yeah, you hear about Charles, dude? He got fucking wrecked, dude." Because when 6th to 8th graders, it's like
Oh,
puberty is fucking
okay.
heat-
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
hitting you. So like my good friend Jake, his brother Ben was on the team, and they're like, "Bro, you never want to go against Ben during hitting drills. He's fucking people up." So I would switch in line with people. I would be like, "Hey, bro, like I'll buy you like a fucking
Yeah.
lunch tomorrow if you switch." And I'd be watching up the line and be like a nerdy Indian kid, and I'd be like, "All right, that's who I'm gonna do tackling drills with." And I remember one time I fucking tackled this Indian guy, and the coach just looks at me and goes, "Yeah, great. Yeah, real good tackle. Yeah, maybe try it against somebody else besides Sandeep." He's like, yeah. How about you maybe go get somebody who's like actually a fucking athlete? And it's a private school, so we got to put everybody on the team. And these guys, dude, there'd always be like an Indian kid with like goggles.
Yeah.
He'd have like goggles on because for some reason, I don't know what it is, but. Look, a lot of people get glass in their life, but Indian kids get them when they're like 9.
Glasses?
There's always an Indian kid with glasses when he's 9. He's smart. I don't know why smart people's eyes are fucked up, but why do all smart people
There
have
does seem
glasses?
to be a correlation in that.
Yeah, you're smart and your eyes don't work. I don't know why that's a thing.
Yeah, there does seem to be a correlation in that.
What is that?
So what, you were only tackling him because he was the worst player on the team?
Yeah, I paid somebody lunch money. I was like, dude, I'll buy your fucking lunch tomorrow if you let me go against him instead of fucking Ben, who's fucking in 8th grade, but is like giant, is gonna wreck my shit. My friend Johnny wrecked my shit one time. One of my best friends.
Pause, bruh.
What's up? You wrecked my
go ahead.
shit, dude. Locker room, fucking.
Yeah, come on.
Soaped
Come
it
on.
up, juiced
Come
my
on, come on.
anus.
Come on.
Why do you got a podcast like Charlemagne? Can't get a little gay? Yo,
That's
what
the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to react to everything gay naturally as a hood black dude does. That's like the way. That's like what you got to work towards in life. You got to react like anything in the slightest. You got to.
I will tell you this: if I go on Charlemagne, I would have so much fun. Just, I'm not even gay, but just describing deep gay sex, just lying and be like, "There's Charlemagne. There's a second where you put."
I'm sure there's people you could do that'll react in that way that is not Charlemagne.
I know, but
there's
if
a lot
if
of
I ever
people
get
you
on
could.
Breakfast Club, I'm gonna be like, "You gotta understand." When the tip of your wiener's in a man's asshole and he's breathing down your neck, dude, just watch his brain explode. He couldn't handle it. Because most people go on there and be like, yo, pause. And I'd be like, no, the microphones are on and they're staying on. And then you go a little deeper and then you feel the hair on his chest. And just,
Come on. Yeah, this is crazy.
yeah, now you're dead.
That's crazy.
Could I just do this Charlemagne experience with you?
But isn't it on the radio though? His
Yeah,
show's
yeah.
actually. But so when people act crazy on there, because I don't really watch that much. When people act crazy, it just goes to the podcast, so they cut. It must be on delay. If it's on the radio, it has.
Nobody
to be on
goes
delay.
crazy on Charlemagne. It's so fun.
No, they do.
Who?
Remember what was it? Birdman who went in there? He was like trying to fight him and something like that. Like they've had crazy
That's
shit
sick.
happen.
That's sick. Because
it was, but
he's the Black Joe
put some
Rogan,
respect
so
on my name.
nobody wants to
Remember
stand
that?
up
Put
to
some respect on my name.
Yeah, he's the Black Joe Rogan, so nobody wants to stand up to him much.
You don't think so? I don't watch. I listen to it.
And this is what I said in the last episode about Rogan. Nothing wrong with Rogan. The problem is every comedian that goes on is so nervous, they'll just talk about whatever he wants to talk about. And as a podcaster, you just want to keep it going, so you just keep going. But like, why doesn't one comedian go on Rogan and say, yeah, I don't give a fuck about MMA? Like, that's not even mean. Just be like, hey, it's not something I'm like into. So like, anyways, last week I fucking.
Why do people not? Does he get fucking idiots who don't know about it talking about it?
I don't know anything about it, but like, I think every
No,
comment.
but does he get people on there? Like, do a lot of people go on there and talk about it when they have no idea what they're
Yes.
talking? Oh.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg talking about
No,
how
he's a nerd. I mean, he's at least trying to like it though. Like he at least goes to he was at those fights.
Yeah, but he doesn't give a fuck, dude. He's a nerd. The last thing he wants to see is you think he wants to be reminded of the time he got socked in high school in the face? Mark Zuckerberg is faking a whole thing where he's like, I do bow hunting. Because he's trying to relate to the guy.
I think he's a bit like that, but
He's a
but I mean, for
billionaire. Why is he
comedians,
trying to
though-
impress fucking Rogan?
For comedians though, don't you think there's a bunch of well, what the fuck? Someone who has $20 trying to impress him for? Are they trying to impress him by talk? Are you talking about like people that just like regular comedians who don't know about it? They go on there and just talk about it because he's such a popular comedian.
Yes, and it's like that's
that's their fault. They don't have to do that.
That's not Rogan's fault. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying it's those fucking people. And now that
I'm sure somebody's told him, "Hey, I don't fucking know about boxing or the UFC or whatever," and then talked about something else. They had to be. He does that show every day. There has to be one person that.
I'm sure, yeah. But I think comedians they go in with such a pussyish mentality, and I am a hypocrite because I basically licked Tony Hinchcliffe's asshole when I did a show. But also I got no.
You couldn't even pronounce asshole because you're still nervous about it right now.
I never licked with my warm, wet tongue.
Enough of that.
Into his.
That's still illegal down here.
Yeah, we're in Tennessee. That shit's
That's
illegal for
illegal.
licking buttholes. That'd be somebody going up to that cop down here and be like, I know the laws are a little different than New York City. I know it's probably not cool for me to butt fuck a guy, but if I tenderly suck on his nipples, will you arrest me?
Enough.
No, now you're making it fun, dude. You gotta stop.
Enough.
So we're gonna put a guy in front of you, and you're gonna lick the sweat off his ass crack. It's. I mean, we're talking.
And Mark Zuckerberg's done this. You're saying that's pretty much how.
Yeah, he dresses like fucking. He's like, yeah, dude. Like I fucking.
He definitely changed. He changes around every time there's a fucking election, like something crazy political is going on. He always is doing that, which I guess you kind of have to when you own what the fuck that guy does.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, why do you?
Dude, tell you what,
They're making a new show about him, aren't they?
Probably, but you smoke pot and you sit in a fucking tube on the river and everything's gonna be fucking fine. I could be in an Andrew Tate style position where they're like, we're arresting you on 900 counts of being a piece of shit. And then I would go, I want to smoke some pot and sit in a tube. Because it's like nothing seems to matter after that. Next thing you know, Andrew Tate's thinking of fun prison ideas. He's thinking, you know what? I could start my own prison alpha male retreat. Like, it's like he's going to...
Yeah, you think he's going to be like a prison influencer now?
I don't know. People aren't going to fuck with him in prison because he's a kicker. So I don't even know what prison is for that guy.
He's a kicker?
Yeah, he's very good at kicking. He's a fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like that guy in prison would just be kicking guys' dicks off. So I don't really know how bad prison would be for him. Besides the fact that he can't be the center of attention, that would be tough for him. But no,
that's got to be tough for those guys.
Yeah, but I also think immediately that guy's going to be having fun in prison because he's like it's just a smaller crowd.
No, he ain't having fun in there.
I think nobody's raping Andrew Tate because
I'm not saying that, but I don't know if they're going to be having fun.
If he's locked up there with his brother, dude, he's going to be having a great time.
What if they separate him?
It's like when they make your friend.
They probably are going to separate him because usually they probably are. I mean, at least in America, because aren't they both being charged together or whatever?
Yeah.
In America, if that's happening, usually they always split the people up.
Ah, that's true.
Always.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it is over there. I mean.
Yeah, where'd they get arrested? Like Turkey or something?
I thought it was the UK.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Isn't the UK just arresting everybody right now? I just don't want to keep bending over for that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, but it's why you gotta say pause? What's the gayest thing you've done, Ryan?
Gayest thing I've done, other than this podcast? Yeah,
I do the same thing if I have Lawrence Reese on the podcast.
Yeah,
which has been
I just told you I'm working towards becoming the attitude an old black dude has towards gay stuff.
Yeah.
I used to be like you. I was fucked up and joking about that stuff, and then I realized I need to carry myself a bit different.
Yeah. Because I was
going down a terrible road, a bad path
of having fun with gay jokes. The most fun thing on the planet.
They are. You think they? Yeah, they're probably up there, right?
It feels like bouncing on a trampoline in your brain, dude. It's fucking awesome. I think that nothing brings me more joy than gay jokes, and I don't quite get why, but I am still from the attitude that if somebody gets uncomfortable with gay jokes, it makes you look gay.
Yeah. Well, what? It makes you look home. That you are gay, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely. That's why it's fun. That. When you see somebody defending it like that, you're like, oh, this guy's going to the wall.
Dude, you got fucking what?
But there also is a crazy. People do genuinely feel like that, though, that aren't always. But they all know that when you could just say that to them, be like, maybe you like that because you're gay, and it just makes everything a billion times
because you
worse.
can't. I mean, I've always
said. You could always have the last word with it.
Yes, I've always said you call somebody gay or racist, they can't win the argument because then they start.
Yeah.
They start being like, I fucked a girl last week.
Yeah.
Or I have a black friend. It's like, there's no winning.
Yeah.
The funniest one was fucking, what's his name was on Theo Von's? Kevin Gates. And
Oh, he's awesome.
he is awesome, but it's I mean, he started a car with his
Diamonds really shining.
because it
We gotta
really
start
shine.
We gotta let him. Would you say he started his car?
Yeah, he claims he started his car with the power of God, and he said he's like, I swear on my fucking first daughter's life, God, you could take my first daughter. I started a car with my bare hands. Like as in he had the electrical power in his body to start a car. But then he went, which is awesome. I love Kevin Gates. I mean, he admits to drinking a woman's piss. He's fun, but he was on fucking.
Do you think he drank somebody's piss?
he drank a woman's piss? Yeah.
He also started that car with the power of God.
Do you think?
I felt when you said that, it sounded like you were mocking him saying that.
I
didn't
was. I
happen.
think it was a retarded thing to say.
But you don't believe. So you believe that he drank a woman's piss, but you don't believe that he started the car with the power of God.
Yeah, because one of them seems like a
that he did.
vulnerable thing versus something that you're bragging about. So why would you say a vulnerable thing?
You don't think it was vulnerable to tell one of the most famous podcasters in the world that God came and gave him electrical power on a major platform?
I
like
guess,
that?
dude. I
Okay.
guess. But my point with him is he was talking about prison, and then like Theo Von's like, man, you got them brothers up in there looping their dicks up, ready for fun. And then Kev Gates is like, yeah, I don't laugh at that shit because if you grin, you're in. And you're like, oh, so if I grin when somebody's talking about fucking
Well, he's right about that.
piping
though.
somebody's
Yeah.
poop portal,
He's
I'm
right-
supposed
he's
to
right
like
about that.
not like fucking. I'm supposed to like if I grin.
No, you got to keep a straight face, dude. You got to do a straight face and just start doing push.
Yeah. Yeah, just start doing push-ups in the interview.
Curling
I'm
up.
not gay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the funniest thing too, because like you know what I don't grin at? Pornography I'm attracted to. That's how I know I'm 100% not gay, because I've seen gay porn and I die laughing. I've never looked at something hot and gone, that's hilarious. Look at Riley Reid with her pussy spread out. I go, oh my. It's funny that porn is so unfunny if you're into it. Like if you're into it, you're like, it's the least funny thing ever. So Kevin Gates not laughing at that makes me think he's into it, because that's just the only association I have. If I see something hot, I've never been like, oh my God, this is so hot, I'm laughing. Your brain turns into the most serious guy ever when you're seeing something hot and you're like, you got that fucking like different vibe, dude. I've been weirdly not horny recently. Part of it's the monogamy thing. I'm in a monogamous relationship for a month and a half, which is a hilarious thing to explain. But it's I don't know. I've been like less. I've really been less horny. I don't know. I'm just not like fucking. Maybe it's the fact that we're getting pulled over by cops and driving 13 hours, but and there's no women around us besides just truck stop fucking lot lizards that you just see and you're like, oh yeah, you're just fucking sucking truckers. What was the rule? This is a lot lizard inside baseball. If she's got fucking teeth, if she's got all her teeth, that's a cop. It's not a lot lizard. Lot lizards are missing teeth. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You see any kind of lizard open their mouth, you see a teeth in there? Probably not a real lizard. That lizard, your brother's iguana, you think is legitimate? Actually, iguanas have teeth. But, you look at a gecko, that thing doesn't have any fucking teeth.
We saw a gecko today too.
Yeah, there's a little gecko by the river. We started fucking Dawson's Creek in it, just fucking skipping rocks, talking about how we got to get out of this
What
town.
did the guy say? What did the guy say? If it doesn't have teeth, it makes for a smooth ride.
Yeah. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. Reddit still has a little like old internet. Like I like
It's
Reddit.
so
'cause
old internet.
Reddit. I mean, I know Reddit's been around for a while, but like I didn't start using Reddit until the last like few months, honestly.
Same.
Like you know what I
It's
mean?
so
Like
good, dude.
and I go on there and like granted, like there's some posts that are old, like they're 15 years old, but there's people on there that literally
dude.
behave the way they did on the internet, like fucking.
Let's
20
peep
years
into
ago.
our meth, dude. Our meth is incredible, dude. It's just meth heads
It's the
talking.
best site to read when you're just bored
Oh yeah.
because they have good stories, like when people confess shit and like it's a good website.
Well, the best
How
part
much
of
did these shades run you?
no, those are $10. Our meth. Here we go. These are gonna be fucking great. Yeah, I can continue. Let's see what's going on here. Continue. I'm the only one who made debong out of a kid's cup, so everyone absolutely dick riding. I bought it at Goodwill. I have no kids here. Go some pigs broke. Dirty dinky mice. Just some guy with a socks hat. and
White Sox hat.
yeah, definitely a honky, hand tattoo, and a fucking. Oh my god, this guy's
What's he talking about?
dude.
He's just posing
He's
like
just
a gangbanger.
sagging this
But he's like
white
a white
kid with
kid
long
from
hair.
what's he posting? Oh, he's the one who made the bong out of the
I used to post it quite a lot. I'm 3 years sober today. Oh my god, everybody should
for
call this
him.
guy a fag.
Good for him.
Do you like meth user? All right, let's see what's going on here. They're outside. What the fuck? I might be in meth, but this is real. Are you seeing this?
What is it?
Looks like some sort of Batmobile. Oh no, there's just a tank outside this meth head's house. He's just freaking the fuck out.
Wait, there really is a tank though, right?
Yeah. There is a tank. 14 grams of meth just landed. Gonna be a good morning. This guy's just got a handful
Damn.
of fucking.
Let me see it.
That actually looks like good, dude.
How much?
I mean, I don't know, bro. We should fucking smoke meth. That looks like a good ass time.
Is it one
oh
of
my
those-
god, this one's so good. This guy's clearly under an overpass. POV. So you're looking at basically like a guy's legs, and then like that top, like you know when the overpasses have like a little underpasses, right? Whatever it is.
Yeah, that guy's under like a highway bridge.
Under highway bridge. He's on the top part of the hill, just looking down at cars go by, clearly cranked out of his skull.
Good for him.
He goes relapsing with a very mean crackhead under a bridge.
Oh, so he's with another one?
Yeah, he's like, this guy next to me sucks.
Is he in the picture, the other guy?
No, but he's just like, you know what's so funny? He had to hide this message from the crackhead. So he took the picture of him under the bridge. He's like, yeah, we're going to take a fun little picture of this. And he's like, this guy is so mean to me, dude.
Yeah.
He's like totally not a real. This is another, not much, but the best I've ever had. Day 4, no sleep, trying to see my limit. Yo,
What's he look like? Let me see.
this guy's just fucking having a good time.
Go in the comments of that.
What's on his wall?
It's pretty regular. It's probably at like his mom's house.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, our meth are always at their mom's house. Play stupid games when spreads. It's not fun losing your mind and harrowing. Sleep deprivation
9
is
days,
documented.
bro. 9 days.
This
one
one
time.
towards people. It's powerful enough to break some people. Other than sleep deprivation, don't violate other human rights. Treat them nice. Don't gaslight them. Okay, so now people are arguing about being mean to this guy. All right.
I mean, come on.
Could my girlfriend tell if I take meth just before we had sex? All right, let's see what this is. Would my girlfriend notice if I take a line of meth before we have sex the first time? The first time. So he's the first time he's having sex with his girlfriend. He's like, let me do some crank. Would it make the sex better and let me perform better longer? What would the side effects be? If you take a small amount, then no. But if you get generally twacked and start fucking your girl nonstop, she's going to be suspicious that something's up. She'll also tell you that you're sweating like an animal. The sweat smelled like some sort of chemicals. I'm speaking from experience here. Is the girl you're fucking smoking meth? She might be very... No, but if she's sober girl, then she shall say what my girl said. LOL. Absolutely on point.
But he
LOL.
also doesn't know though. Like, what if his girlfriend's just a moron? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Fucking nailed it to a T, bro. This
is that what he said?
yeah. Okay, so
So he obviously did it.
I like that, meth heads are building bongs now.
That's what I mean. That's why Reddit's the best, like, of these websites. Like, this is what you get. Like, if you brag about being on meth on Instagram, like, you brag about pretending to be on meth on Instagram,
Right,
they throw
they
your
get-
shit
they get
away.
pissed.
Whereas it's just
These
like
guys are building meth
legitimate- yeah, yeah.
bongs. I like that you smoke
bonded.
meth and then you turn into an 8th grade creative who's
Yeah.
making a bong.
Yeah, they're
This person
bonded.
goes, made my first bong, this sheet cool. And it is a kid's sippy cup. So we know what's going on in that household. With some sort of thing and a fucking... Oh, it's the same guy. Same guy.
No, that can't be him. Oh, yeah, it is.
Dude,
Damn.
this kid is loving meth.
Damn. It's a kid with the White Sox hat.
Never burning my bowl again. Dabbled with ice a few weeks ago for the first time. After looking at pics of my eyes, it truly feels like it's taking a soul from me.
Oh, it's awful. Let me see ya.
I thought if she's hot, it'd be one and done. Here's to hating how look and feel.
Yeah, but look at her.
I mean, I don't know. She looks normal to
Yeah, but
me.
you can't tell her what she sees, though.
Meth.
She sees that regret. She getting hooked.
Wait, mething around a little. My ex once wanted that to put that on coffee mug. I thought it was funny.
Oh, that is pretty good.
Oh, this is clearly a prison meth picture because this guy's got a fucking
Yeah, some kind of
cinder
white
block
cinder
wall
blocks.
behind him. My plug has been using these bags. It is who's that dog? You've seen that guy.
Oh, that's wait, zoom in on it. It's that's Brother Bear from Berenstein Bears. It's the bear.
Oh my God, he's fucking hitting crank with that. Hey, mommy, daddy.
Berenstein Bears.
Look, I made a heart with my stimulants. Good shit.
Yeah, there's and the thing is like that thing will you could scroll on that on Reddit for the next 7 hours if you wanted to. Like, and you'd only be back like 13 days. That's the beauty of Reddit. Like Reddit has the most crazy shit on it right now.
Oh, this is awesome. This guy goes, chill Friday night. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's him with a meth pipe in front of a Mac Miller music video. Man, they are making all kinds of stuff, bro. This guy's got a fucking jar coming out of it. Osh Gong's newest prototype. Long time no see. I have one understand. Okay, I don't want to hear about the clean guys. So dupe a packed glass for to win. This shit makes me compulsive scroll porn all day. What's with some dealers? What I have to do for it? Okay, let's see this. What's up with my luck and dealers and take forever or don't even answer for days? Anyone? Yeah, it's because he's a meth dealer. My last guy just left the state, so I've been going to a local hotbed. Finding a good local plug is hard as fuck. Not typical, but when it happens, it was always a weed man that did the most. Lol. My other people very rarely don't come through same day. If they can't swing, yeah, it's because this guy's smoking meth. Make you try Darknet. I have over 20 dealers. Numbers 2 through 4, each focusing on a specific drug offering extremely high quality.
That's the thing, though. I feel like meth is one of those drugs because I feel like growing up, I didn't see meth a lot. Like when people told me they did meth, it was always like on accident in Las Vegas or something. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like that. Just like now, I'm sure I know it's kind of around probably a little bit, but like when you come out here, it's like obvious it's around. When like the people that are fucked up, they're different than drug addicts in the sense of like.
Fent bigger north, I think meth
100%.
bigger south.
But does meth have the fent and all that shit in it?
I don't think so. I mean, apparently it's a great combo, but why?
I'm sure those who try it love it. If I had to guess,
This one's good. Why does my freaking vagina smell so weird? I like that she's not even say fucking. She's like on meth, and she's like, well, I don't want to be crass talking
maybe
about.
she talks like that.
She's like, I don't want to be crass talking about
She's not a crass person.
my meth pussy.
She's not a crass person.
I did IV meth for a few days. I didn't have sex with anyone.
Imagine a dog. The dog getting the treat out of that, dude.
Oh, the meth
God.
pussy. But like normal smell, the vagina gets after like sweating and stuff. Yeah, that's not what vaginas smell like. They smell gross. My general smell is also different. I can't smell. This woman's just doing meth and fingering herself and smelling it. Bro, what you guy pussy stanking up? I have experienced this on my just recent stash, and I think it's the body push. Yeah, I think you're on the worst drug imaginable. And out of body, my theory is the more nasty stuff it's cut with. Okay, so ladies, I think this is it. Look, I told my listeners, like, I'm going to put more effort into the podcast. That clearly didn't happen today because I was like, let's get a fun episode out. Let's do something different. Our meth is going to be a cornerstone of Morning Good Podcast. I'm going to find the best arm meths, and we're going to be talking about it with a guest. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm sure half of them are probably, on meth.
Probably. Quick reminder for anyone who has pets at home. Okay. Hey, guys, just wanted to share a quick heads up for anyone who has pets around. Our pets have tiny bodies, and their nervous system just cannot handle this stuff at all.
Right. Yo, they're right. They're right.
Even eating a tiny crumb off the floor and inhaling is... Dude. Yeah, obviously your dog can't be
and
on meth.
if your dog gets meth, if you're on meth, you shouldn't have animals. I'll say that right now.
No, but how am I going to quit this
That
time?
guy should be arrested. That fucking guy
Yes.
should get arrested.
Hey, I'm a quitter. Okay. This is so funny that you're sober. You're like, let me go to R meth. Is this any good? Okay, it's just a little meth. Been tweaking all night. Do I look good enough to work? Is the weird world that thought me anything at all? Is that I'd remember surrounded by a gabble of meth goblins? A very PSA for dear times. I need to pee. We're probably wrapping up soon. About finished my 2-week binge. First time doing it. I'm fucked. It's the same guy. This one guy is just having fucking a meth time of his life.
Yeah, click on his account. It's probably everything. It's just meth and stuff.
Yeah, this looks like it's from.
See what else he's. See where else. See, let's check this.
I'm gonna pee. Keep looking through.
All right, I'm gonna. See, this is the problem with Michael Good over here. It's absolute fucking insanity. All right. I can't see his shit. What am I going to talk about? Tony Romo, DUI today. Tony Romo got a DUI. Where was he? In fucking Wisconsin somewhere. Or he pled guilty. I don't know. OWI. What else is going on? The Red Sox won again tonight. They've won 18 out of the last 19 now. Still don't believe in them. I don't believe in the Boston Red Sox at all. We got NFL training camp starting for what? Most teams, I believe, on Saturday. Tomorrow. Yeah, I think tomorrow, the 25th. What's going on, New England Patriots? I guess the big thing with them is there'll be a contract discussion with Christian Gonzalez. NBA, LeBron James today went to the Philadelphia 76ers. I think it's pretty lame LeBron went to the Sixers, just in the sense, what team are people going to think of LeBron James with? Like, he started his career in Cleveland. He played in Cleveland twice. Obviously went to Miami where he won his first. Then he played, I think, the most games with the Lakers. Now he's going to be with the 76ers. When you think of LeBron James in like 20 years, the way you think of, I don't know, Wilt Chamberlain, who played with multiple teams, you go, is he a 76er or a Laker? I'd say more people probably think of him with the Lakers.
I like that you just turned this into a totally different podcast.
Well, I mean, I didn't feel like looking at Reddit Meth no more after trying to look at this thing. So, but those are the recent sports news going on right now.
Yeah. I can't find our Meth again. But anyways, we're fucking dude, we did an hour and 24 minutes. Thank you for listening. I have no idea how this turned out. I was just like, let's be experimental.
Great.
Let me get stoned out of my gourd. And love you guys for listening. It's a road podcast, so we got to fucking try different shit at an undisclosed location.
Yep.
And Morning Good's going to keep coming out. It used to be a Sunday thing. Now it's like a Monday, Tuesday
Yo, buy
thing.
the paywall. Tell them to buy the fucking thing.
There's no paywall.
The Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Pay
Okay.
that shit.
Okay, so if you want to see me...
Support your boy Michael Good. He's over here talking about all this disgusting stuff, you know?
So if you want to... Kill Tony will not be on YouTube or Netflix. My episode at Madison Square Garden.
It is your episode.
It's the Michael Good episode of Kill Tony. It's like $15, I think, to watch. I don't know what night I'm on yet. You could buy both. Or you could buy one. They reached out. They didn't tell me which night I'm on yet. It's still up in the air. I'm still on the show. So you go to killtony.live, and then you can watch it. It's also just a good... Andrew Dice Clay will probably perform. There's going to be big names. It'll be a fun episode. And I promise you this is not coming from Tony because he's never talked to me besides when I met him at the bar after the show. So... This is just me being like, hey, if you want to see it.
No, this is me telling you to buy it. I'm saying it right now. Support Michael Good on Netflix and let those motherfuckers know in the chat you supported Michael Good and everyone else on the show's gay. That's what you got to do. Morning Good needs to be what needs to do. We were talking about this when you're saying inside Israel Palestine. What you need to do is find a way to keep getting on the show, but go rogue against the administration. That's what you got to do.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
Now, I will say this. There's a possibility Trump is on panel, and I have had these hilarious nightmare fantasies.
I don't think he's going to do that.
I don't think so, but I have these random fantasies of me, like, joking at Trump, and the next thing you know, I walk outside of the building, and then I'm just, like, fucking...
Never seen again?
Dude, I'm just getting waterboarded just for, like, one little comment I made at Trump. Because, again, I don't like Trump, so it'd be, like, weird to be on panel with him and then just be like,
yeah, but you might not like fucking Rihanna or whoever else he has. I don't know who else he's going to have. You know what I mean? Like,
this is true.
So it's like, there might be someone you don't like.
We'll figure out. Thank you for listening. And, yeah, I don't know. I just thought, let's see if I get fucking baked. And I don't think it improved anything, but I had fun.
Yeah. It's Ryan O'Toole. ITS Ryan O'Toole. Follow me. I put all my shit on there, bitch.
All right.